So are you all settled in your new place?
I'm as settled as I can be. Yeah, moving is always stressful. So yeah, it's been as well. What happened was, 2 days after I moved in, the ice storm happened out here, and my
Yeah.
electric was out for 6 days. So, I mean, good thing I bought
Oh
a
no.
unit with a wood burning fireplace because I literally was
Oh,
burning wood
that was
just to
good.
keep the heat up so my pipes wouldn't freeze. And I was okay, thank God, but it was a little brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, how was it by
Yeah,
you?
you got hit with the ice storm. We got hit with the snowstorm.
Right.
And it wasn't too bad. I mean, I like the snow. I know everybody's gonna be like, "What do you mean?" But it didn't really bother me, but now I'm over it because it's all black. I just wanted to rain and go away.
Yeah,
But the snow didn't bother me, but I felt bad because the temperatures went so cold that a lot of people's pipes were bursting in
right.
their houses.
I know.
You
I was
know,
doing all
and
of the tricks that they said running the water. I mean, I was so nervous.
yeah, no,
I kept my
I did the
water running
same. I always
faucets.
run the water, open the cabinets under the sink so that the pipes don't freeze. But so many people had their pipes frozen. It was crazy. At
Yeah,
one
there was
point,
some damage in the
my
community too, but thank God nothing
yeah,
happened.
yeah, thank God. So, anyways, I'm glad you're getting settled in. I'm glad you got over your first ice storm over
Yeah,
there.
survived. I mean, that's not the norm out
And
here. Storms don't happen for like 20 years. So I don't know if I just brought the ice with
right.
me and it's just my luck. I mean, to me, it was like, all right, no big deal. It's ice, but the big deal is they're not used to it. So they don't really have the
Right.
infrastructure that New York has when a snowstorm comes. The sanitation
Well,
department, like 1, 2, 3, cleans it up. Here, they don't have that. So it's like they just wait till the snow melts and the ice melts because eventually the
right.
temperature, gets hot and that's what happens. I was telling people, I was like, oh, I should get a shovel. And they're laughing at me like a shovel. Nobody shovels.
What is that, right?
I mean,
You
my
know what?
neighbor had a shovel and I borrowed hers for a day. She was so sweet, this nice old lady. She gave me some
Yeah,
wood too.
but it took them a long time to like even the sanitation didn't work as quick, I think, as it usually does. Like the snow was piled up in front of the bus stops. People were complaining that they couldn't get to their bus,
Yeah.
and stuff. Usually they do that quicker. I don't know what happened with this. Maybe they didn't expect it to be as much as it was, but I don't know. But yeah, we got through it, and now I'm ready to like let it rain and get rid of the yucky black snow. You know, I wouldn't mind one more snowstorm if it's a nice white snow. But
You guys got some pretty snow. Yeah, basically the ice is all gone here. Yeah, what was happening was there was ice all on the trees and the tree branches couldn't hold it. So the weight of the ice was just like breaking tree branches everywhere. And the roads were a mess. Everything was a
because
mess.
those trees aren't used to it, right?
And
They're
then
like,
like these tree removal companies were in such demands. They were coming even from Texas. I heard that they were coming in to do like
oh, that's
tree
funny.
removal. And
That's
some of the
funny.
trees were ripped up even from the roots. They
Wow.
just
So
topple
what kind
over.
of like you have thin little trees there that
Oh,
are
these
not
these are
used to
big
the ice?
trees. I don't know how the roots
Oh,
came up like that, but like a big chunk of a tree trunk. Yeah, it was.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So we were talking about doing like some sort of market stats for December and January,
Yeah.
right?
So I pulled up Brentwood and Tennessee in general just for January statistics to see what's going on in the markets over here.
Okay, so I have for December and January just for Staten Island. I
Okay.
did
So do you
this
want to
time
rattle
around.
off some first or should I go?
No, I'll start. Since you don't have any December, right?
I just did January.
Okay, so I'll do the December and January, and then you could do yours, and we could compare, like, kind of what the markets are. So in December, there was 250 new listings. 298 were in contract and 373 closed. And the amount of time that houses were staying on the market were about 70 days. And the median sales price was 755,000. That was December. So the year seems to end like, pretty decent. To the beginning of the year for January, we had 367 new listings, so you see an improvement, like, by 100, a little over 100 listings. We had 226 in contract and 308 that closed. And the days on market stayed a little longer. They were on the market for 75 days, and the median sales price was 739,500.
Okay.
So how does it look over there compared?
Yeah. So I have January 2025 compared to January 2026, but and there are some differences between the years, but I'll go on the 2026. The new listings in Nashville, greater Nashville area, were 627. We had
Well,
under contract 430. So we were seeing listings sit on the market for a little while out here. Um,
mhm.
Active inventory 1,657. So yeah, definitely some inventory that was just kind of sitting around. Under contract
Mhm.
inventory 503, total inventory 2,160, and then we had 300 closings. The average sales price is 874,970. So similar to Staten Island's, a little
Yeah,
higher sale price of Nashville.
I mean, you have a lot more listings than we did, but the price range is kind of similar,
Price
like
range
not
is
too
similar.
far off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, Sale price five for the median sale price was 572, 500. Um,
Mm.
Days on market 45, and the average listing price was 1,066,000. List to contract was 80, contract to close 38, list to closed 110, and months of supply, we're looking at 6.5 months supply of inventory. And then
Mm.
if we look at
Well,
Brentwood has a higher sales price, a little further out of Nashville, 15, 20 minutes out. We're looking at the average sales price is 1,816,000. The
okay.
median sales price is 1,350,000, and the average listing price is 2,507,000.
Mm.
So the listing price a little high compared to what things are actually selling for. You have new listings 97, under contract 58, active inventory 220, under contract inventory 100. So the total inventory 320. We had 45 closings. Average days on market 66, which is a little higher than
Mm.
Nashville 45.
Right. Which is a lot lower than Staten Island.
Yeah. What was Staten Island's days on market?
About 75 days on the market.
Long. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just Staten Island.
So we're holding longer, but
And we're also coming out of the winter.
yeah.
So for winter
Things will
numbers,
start, yeah, exactly.
spring,
Next month will be a lot different, I'm sure. And
people file their
mm,
taxes and, we see that kind of movement.
yeah, exactly.
People just come out with better weather, honestly, longer daylight and
Yeah.
coming out of hibernation. So,
Yeah, especially after this freezing cold winter, people are going to be wanting to move around and
Yeah, they're gonna realize
get
that we're
out.
stuck inside and how much space that they need extra space.
Yep, exactly. Or the people that have too much space and need to downsize because they don't really want to take care of a whole house like
Or
that.
that heating bill is like getting too high for maybe empty nesters, and it's just, one or two of them and then big house, and you don't need to be heating, and paying all of that money for utilities.
Right, exactly. And then you have the people that are like, is this a good fit for me now staying in New York if I retired, and stuff like that. So they may want to come your way and, we could help them with that,
Yeah.
and then you want to go back to New York, and we could help them with that as well. So
Yeah, definitely.
it's,
I was just on the phone with a builder from California. A lot of people are leaving the coasts and finding, more economical lifestyle in middle America. But yeah, a lot of California and New York coming through to Tennessee.
yeah. So, we'll see next month. We'll talk again and see like, the progression of both areas and see what it's like.
Yeah,
So,
sounds good. Well, it's nice
what
speaking
else?
to you, Phyllis. I'm glad we got on here
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, so tell me what's going on there, like, um, nightlife, like, is the nightlife late or is it earlier than New York?
I haven't really been going out that much downtown as I did when I first got
Okay.
here. So, but downtown like is always open any day of the week. It's like always open, probably till 4 a.m., I think. The bars are probably open. So, yeah, that's, downtown nightlife for you. I just was in Chicago this weekend, so I was with some of my family. I just came back on Sunday night,
Yeah, I saw that.
celebrated my cousin's
I saw it with,
16.
your cousin's Sweet 16 or something, right?
Yeah.
That was, yeah, very nice.
Other things I'm involved with. There's going to be like a tribute to Frank Sinatra at Belmont University, um, like a theater production called My Way. So I'll be doing that on Sunday with some friends, which will be
Oh, that's nice.
fun to do.
Nice, very good.
And the Italian club that I joined just actually selected me to be their director of new membership. So I'll be
Oh,
taking
very nice.
a volunteer position with my Nashville Italian Cultural Club.
Very nice. That's interesting.
Thank you. What's new on your end?
Not much. Just waiting for the ice to thaw out. I, I saw my son and my daughter-in-law this weekend, and we
Uh,
spent Valentine's Day, and stuff. It was nice seeing them. In a couple of weeks, I'm going to the theater. They're
nice.
taking me to, yeah, for Christmas, they bought me tickets to go see Chicago. So
Oh,
we're gonna
cool.
go. The three of us will go and do that, and so I'm excited about that. And
Exciting. I like a good
that's
show.
really, yeah, yeah. I love Broadway. So to me, I love to go to the city and go out to eat and go see a
Absolutely.
play. Yeah.
That sounds like a really nice
But,
time.
yeah, it will be. And that's it. So, um, but it was great speaking to you. Listen, this is Phyllis Cangro from D. Tomaso Real Estate and Danielle Denigris from,
Also,
where are
Di
you from?
Tomaso and Zeitlin Sotheby's International Realty in Tennessee.
Yes. And we are the Southern Sights and City Lights podcast. So please, if you like to see more stuff that we're filming, subscribe, and we'll see you next month.
Yeah, like and subscribe. See you then.